What's up, guys? It's John Daw with iHeartAnxiety. And some of you might be wondering why it has taken 2 days to get to jog number 8. And the truth is yesterday I wasn't feeling well. And I tried to crank them out, but there wasn't time, like after I started feeling better, because there was like a bunch of people and stuff, and it was awkward. But basically, I apologize, and I know this one's late, but it seems that the weekend is not my friend, and I have a hard time getting these videos out on a timely manner as such. So I'm going to try to strengthen my habits, make sure they get out to the people, because I know there's probably 5 million of you out here trying to get a sneak peek. It's a joke. And yeah, I'm going to try to be better, just like we all should strive for, be better every day. But anyway, yeah, I apologize. I am trying to make sure I make these videos, every day. But as you guys know, life gets in the way. But that's no excuse at the same time, so I'm stuck in a dilemma. But I promise you, from now on, if there is a problem, I will write an update for those of you, the very huge crowd there are. So, yeah, today's anxiety update. No anxiety. None. I felt pretty good. But I have a little bit of a confession to make. I had like 6 pieces of pizza today in one setting, and that is no bueno. Roughly translated, that means that is no good, but you already knew that. I am not going to be too happy probably in a few hours, maybe tomorrow, who knows, but as most of you already know, anxiety does not act well with processed cheeses, foods in general, salts, fats, all the things that I love. Oh my God, do I love food. Food. I mean, I know a lot of us do, but it's getting pretty scary down here. But yeah, my belly is resembling that of a beer gut, and I don't drink. Not too good. But anyway, so I'm regretting that decision immensely, but man, did it taste good going down. That's kind of a good point, as I segue into today's message. When you do something that you know is bad for you, but you do it anyway for that instant gratification, that short-term feel good that a lot of us, especially me, will engage upon, that can be a hurtful habit. For me, that would be staying inside playing video games. I am literally making it worse every extra minute after a couple hours of gaming. I should only be playing video games probably about 1 or 2 hours a day, and then taking my life and making it productive. But newsflash, John loves the video games. Loves the video games a lot, and that is going to be a hard habit to break. And I need to really understand that, even though it's a passion of mine and it's something that I want to maybe possibly do something with, streams, maybe, That's not a maybe, actually. I've already been doing it, but obviously people don't just show up. I digress. I need to focus my attention on what's important. And the reason I'm talking about this the way that I am is because distractions and things that we do to get that instant gratification, that instant relief, those are probably some of the most hurtful things that we could possibly do to our psyche, our spirit, whatever you want to call it, our self, especially those of us with a mental illness. The reason that a lot of people still suffer with this, or at least suffer with it for a long period of time, is because the hard stuff is what gets us out of the anxiety, or at least severely lessens it. The getting out of your routine, the making better life decisions, health-wise and relationship-wise. That relationship one is especially important because a lot of us, especially ones that are super sensitive emotionally, because we have these issues that we can't really talk about, or talk to people about, or rely on other people for, to maybe help us through. We tend to latch on to people that we shouldn't, or at least too much, and we rely upon them for happiness, for progress, for any positive adjective you can think of, probably didn't say that right because it's been a while since I've been in English class, but regardless of me looking like a fool just 10 seconds ago, I want to make sure that you understand that these things that we do for instant gratification, the taking of the drugs, the playing the video games when we're feeling down, or drinking to forget, the throwing ourselves into work to forget about our problems. It is probably one of the worst things that you are doing to yourself right now. If I would liken it to anything, it's you smoking a cigarette every time a problem arises. And I know some people do that anyway, but my point is that every time you do this, you are putting poison into your lungs, your brain, your soul, whatever container you want to call us. I am especially very, very guilty of this, and I am currently working on ways to make myself more positive, more productive. This project, what I'm doing here now, is particularly what I'm trying to do to combat my procrastination, my instant gratification. Trying to basically help myself by posting these, getting my feelings out there and hoping that they help other people, thereby transferring some of my happiness that this gives me to someone else. And if any of you follow my Instagram, you know that I recently posted a tweet about Good night. Oh my goodness. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I put a post up about happiness and how you always, can give and give and give, but you'll always end up at the end of the day with more than you had. And that is what I'm trying to do to help myself get rid of the instant gratification, keep my mind occupied on something other than getting away from my problems. I'm running to my problems instead of running away. At this point in the video, I know you guys are probably saying, okay, we get it. Take away the instant gratification. But one more time for the people in the back, in the way back who aren't paying attention, please stop throwing your problems in the back seat like you would your luggage and just leaving it there until you get done with your family visit or forgetting it altogether. Because eventually you're going to need some of those things that you threw away. And it's going to come back to bite you because it's going to be a hell of a lot harder to get that luggage later. Because as we all know, the airport system is notorious for losing luggage. And yes, that was a very bad joke. Hopefully you will continue to watch my channel even though you had just witnessed that atrocity. Anyway, I want to move on to maybe some ways, some things that you can do to get your mind off of, not mind, but get your mind moving towards your problems. And some of those things are what I've been talking about for a while now. Well, for a while, meaning 8 or 9 days. And that is finding your purpose. Oh God, here we go, John. Here we go. No, just listen. Listen. If you're feeling like there's no other option and you can't deal with the issues at hand, the things that you are currently trying to forget, ask yourself this. Do any of the people that love you, do they matter? Do they deserve the best you? Do you deserve the best you? And I'm probably going to have a few people who say, I have no loved ones. I have no one who cares if I do well. And that would be where you're wrong. Because we cannot possibly know the future. We cannot possibly know what lives we will touch. Okay? Just by me making this video right now, there is a possibility. It may be a small possibility, but there is a possibility that I will touch somebody's life in a way that I could never hope to know. Okay? I'm not saying that these films are or these videos are profound or that they're going to be life-changing. Maybe for some, though, it will. I don't know. That's why I'm doing this. I want to make sure that even though I'm dealing with my issues, that I'm proactively helping others at the same time see what I'm going through and giving them the permission to shine. Like I did that. But just don't give up. Don't give up. You do not know who you're going to touch. You don't know what is in store for you tomorrow. Okay? I know a lot of you probably frequent the inspirational quote sites of old, all the ones on Facebook, on YouTube, on all these places where you can get these inspirational stories. And some of you probably seen the story about the man who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. His story has become very popular. It is a video on YouTube that you can check out. It's got over 1 million views, and I will link it down there in the description. Boop, 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 boop. When I find it, after I make this video. And this guy is one of the main reasons you should not ever give up and why you should run towards your problems. I don't want to ruin it for the people that are going to see it or go click on it, because he does a way better job at telling his story than I ever will. But let's just say that obviously he survived, and he is very happy. And some very amazing things happened to him after he survived. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that. But my point is please, 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 please do not give up. Face your problems. Go to them. Don't run away from them. It is going to be extremely difficult. The journey that you are about to embark upon is probably one of the most excruciating journeys that you're going to have to make, because guess what? You have to deal with the inner you. Okay? your whole time, your whole existence in life, you have built this, this thing where you just deal with people at face value, right? Like you see them, you see their problems, but you can easily just walk away. You can easily, get rid of their text messages. You can easily just throw them out of your life. Obviously, it's some not so easy as others, but my point is, when you have to deal with the demons inside of you and the things that you don't want to talk about, wow, that really gets you going real fast. And that's why we do these things. That's why we throw away these problems. We throw them in the back seat. We play our video games. We smoke our weed. We drink our vodka. We pour ourselves into a relationship, whether it be romantically or work. Okay, they don't deserve that. People that you love and your passions and things that you enjoy don't deserve that. They want you to be happy, of course, but everyone in the world deserves the best version of themselves. So please, 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 please watch the video that I'm going to post if you've never seen it. And if you have, just leave here knowing that today is the day. Don't wait till tomorrow. Okay, today is the day where you face those problems and you talk to someone, even if it's writing it out on a piece of paper, maybe depicting it in art, whatever, but just start today. Start now. Start right now, because procrastination is probably one of the biggest dream killers and anxiety enhancers. But again, for those of you that have been listening and do watch the videos, I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am literally just another person in the world dealing with his problems one step at a time, and to have anybody pay attention to it at all is a blessing. So, thank you. Thank you. I will definitely be coming at you guys tomorrow with video 9. Okay? Now, be well. Do your daily healthy habits, whatever they are. Only you know what they are. And just remember, somebody is going to need you in the future. Think about that. Okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.